A huge thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. It is 100 degrees outside still, but I am pretending fall is here with this vest. Anyways, today I feel like continuing down my post Good Omen spiral, but instead of watching something David Tennant related, we are gonna pivot just a little bit and watch Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I have not seen it. My extent of knowledge regarding this is that like there are buttons for eyes and the girl has blue hair. That's all I know about it, which is perhaps not enough considering the fact that it's a Neil Gaiman story. So I feel like I should be expecting chaos just from that alone. Anyways, it is beyond time to cross this film off my list because I know a lot of people regard it as a childhood classic. So here I am, crawling out from under my rock, ready to catch up. But before we start watching, I do want to take a quick moment to talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs who want to stand out and succeed online. Honestly, whether you're just starting out or you're already managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it incredibly easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything, all on your own terms. They have something called Fluid Engine, a next-generation website design system that allows you to customize every design detail with reimagined drag-and-drop technology for desktop and mobile, which is perfect if you're looking to build a portfolio, as an example. And with their new asset library, you can upload, organize, and access all of your content from one central hub, and then use everything across the entire Squarespace platform. With Squarespace, you can make your idea, brand, or business stand out online. So if you want to build the website of your dreams, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then once you've created your website and you're happy with it and you're ready to launch, you can go to squarespace.com/fictionaldarling to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. A huge thanks again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and now, if y'all are ready to watch Coraline for the very first time with me, let's go. Okay, it's from 2009 and it's PG. I am here for like a friendly little fall Halloween kids movie. Please. See? Okay, there's the button. I got this. Not gonna lie, that's a little spooky. I don't think I realized this was stop motion. That's incredible. How long did it take them to make this? Okay, for some reason the buttons getting removed, that's creepy. What am I watching? Okay, we're just changing your stuffing. That's okay. I feel like this was not the best movie to watch if you have like a fear of stitches, so this is very unfortunate for me. Oh, that's definitely Coraline. We're sending her out into the world. Is that the best place to do your morning exercises, sir? I don't know if you can blame them for you almost falling off the roof if you've chosen to do your morning routine on the roof. Someone feed this cat. Oh, why would we toss the rock back? I guess if you're thinking it's like a danger and not a cat, you know, we saw the cat. I would not walk into that circle. That feels like a fairy circle.
You scared me to death, you mangy thing.
He just needs a snack.
Ah! Get away from me! Ah!
This world is scary.
She owns the Pink Palace. Won't rent to people with kids.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
You can't bring that up without talking about it, buddy.
Why were you born?
Oh, weird.
Grandma.
How on earth did they film this?
Rain makes mud. Mud makes a mess.
This woman is writing a gardening blog and she's like, don't go outside, mud is messy. Ma'am, your career is messy.
You and Dad get paid to write about plants, and you hate dirt.
Coraline, I don't have time
That's
for
kind
you
of what
right
I'm
now.
saying.
Huh.
Oh, that is creepy.
How's the writing going?
Someone please play with this girl. She just wants to let her imagination free.
What'd the boss say?
Don't even think about going out, Coraline Jones!
Then you won't need the tools.
I am so torn between like, someone please play with this girl. She's got such a big imagination. She just wants someone to like exist in her world and like pay attention to her. But then it's like, you look at this poor man. You look at the mom typing away, working their asses off so they can afford this place. They can't escape. He looks exhausted and dead.
Go out and count all the doors and windows and write that down. List everything that's blue. Just let me work.
Oh, this is actually the definition of busy work. I am a little intrigued by the grandmother just having that doll in her closet though. Like, is this about to be a thriller? Oh my god, she has no fear. Ew, who? Oh, she's made of different stuff than me, man, because I would not ever be smacking a bug with my hand like that. Are you... They must not have unpacked the paper towels or like the plastic cups to like catch them and release them. She, no fear, just smacked him with her hand. Oh, to be a child not afraid of bugs.
We made a deal. Zip it.
Ma'am, I understand that your rent is probably very expensive and you gotta get those blog posts up ASAP, but your daughter doesn't need that aggression. It doesn't look like either of them have even noticed that their daughter has a rash on her hand. Girl, this house is exciting. I feel like you don't need the parents. You can do a lot in this bedroom. I would simply never be following a mouse, but maybe that's why I don't have adventures.
Hello?
Wow.
This piano plays me.
Did this man just invent AI?
When she comes around exploring, Mom and I will never ever make it boring. Our eyes will be on Coraline.
This girl really just invented an entire universe where her parents actually care about her. I feel like the first thing you learn is you don't eat food in a parallel universe.
Hungry, aren't you?
She's not questioning it though. In love with Coraline's brain though, if she actually did create this, because that is clever.
Mango milkshake?
That is not gonna taste, like the taste ratio is gonna be off. I don't know what to tell you, but I feel like you're gonna be stuck here now that you've eaten the food. See, I was telling you, there's a lot you could do with this room. You've got the biggest space I've ever seen.
You're both coming, right?
We're already here, Coraline.
Gone to Oregon?
Oh wow, look at that. She's entered into a world that's already invented FaceTime.
See you soon.
Definitely creepy vibes though.
If the real Charlie Jones wants his pages edited, he better wrap them up ASAP.
Okay.
Bobinski.
Well, Bobinski's doing a lot of midnight ordering.
And I am the amazing Bobinski.
Love the brand management there, sir. Is the whole thing stop motion?
The mice asked me to give you message. Do not go through little door. So sorry. It's nothing. Sometimes the mice are little mixed up.
I think the mice know exactly what's up, actually. Let's give the mice some credit. The way her suitcase has just been on the top of this car in the rain. Poor kid. When does school start? Y'all have real estate like I've never seen. This would be like 500K on Zillow.
Oh, Caroline. Caroline, Caroline, Caroline.
The true horror is how many times she has to hear her name mispronounced.
I see a very peculiar hand.
I see a giraffe.
Giraffes don't just fall from the sky, Miriam.
Okay, so the two different futures are definitely because one of them is for this world and one of them is for the other world, right? I feel like that's where they were going with that. I'm assuming.
Your cat's not wild. He's a wuss puss.
You don't need to insult the cat.
Grandma's sister disappeared. She says she was stolen.
Uh-oh.
Stolen? Well, what do you think?
I think it's probably true. I do love, though, how the mice were like, don't go through the door. But the mice at the same time are going through the door.
So thoughtful of you to send this nice cheddar, Coraline. Cheddar?
The mice took it as an offering. And it blooms where she walks. Oh, the pumpkins. Oh,
I can't believe you did this.
it's
Mother said
her.
you'd like it. Boy, she knows you like the back of her hand.
Truly cannot tell if like she's genuinely just dreaming a world where her parents care about her, or if she's getting groomed for some like ritualistic sacrifice and they need her youthful energy to like wean off of her. Could be either of them.
I thought you'd like him more if he spoke a little less. So I fixed him.
I don't think you're allowed to just do that.
So he can't talk at all?
Nope.
I like it.
You know, I feel like the solution to someone that you dislike is not to change them, it's just to not hang out with them. This feels a little bit suspicious, which I guess is the point. Can you eat that? Like, is his mouth stitched shut? Oh, okay. The guy on the bouncing ball? Carrying it. The little mouse that just bounces on the bouncy ball? It's my favorite. She's gonna be losing a lot of time to her dreams, I feel like. Reality's not that bad, ma'am. Like, you could really do something with this room. Look at this house. It's huge. A Shakespeare festival. That's exciting.
Don't fret, Charlie. They'll love the new catalog. At least they'll love my chapters.
That was so rude, ma'am. What the heck? I think you're gonna do fine once school starts. You meet some youngsters.
My kingdom for a horse!
I mean, I would love to live somewhere where there's just a Shakespeare festival going on. Shakespeare festival in the rain is like the ideal existence here.
Your school might be fun.
With those stupid uniforms? Right.
Had to give it a try.
I feel like you've got to give it a little bit more of a try. You can't just say, well, I tried to talk to her in the car and then clock off, because there's too much damage that needs to be undone.
If things go well today, I promise I'll make it up.
That's what you always say.
Things have clearly not been going well, though. Not to defend the mother. Oh, that cat is like, we're losing another child.
I hope you like the new outfit I made you. Love, Mother.
Oh, and she just happens to find a world with colorful clothes.
You must be the other cat.
No, I'm not the other anything. I'm me.
Hello, sir.
Cats don't talk at home.
No?
Nope.
Well, you're clearly the expert on these things.
That was so sassy. I thought we just make the real life a little bit more like this one, in terms of the magic and the aesthetic. Oh. All of the stuffed dogs are alive. That's alarming. Just slightly unsettling.
She's practically naked.
I'm known as the siren of all
She's very much so not naked,
the
but-
breaker of hearts by the bay. So if you go swimming with bow-legged women,
That's how all mythology should be. Beautiful Aphrodite, ma'am. I'm kind of here for Aphrodite fighting with the sirens.
soon
A great summation of mythology.
Our lives for the theatre, April.
Our lives for the theatre. Well, they've got the dramatics down. Oh, what? Oh, right, the Slovene here.
How noble in reason! How infinite in faculty!
If this is all in Coraline's brain, she's an intelligent child who is not being challenged at home.
They swooped down and pulled me right out of my seat.
YB is looking depressed as all heck. Terrifying. YB is so depressed.
But if you'd prefer pink, or vermilion, or chartreuse,
That's terrifying.
So sharp you won't feel a thing.
Ow!
Ugh.
we aren't worried at all, darling.
Worried.
Soon you'll see things our way.
What would you be worried about, ma'am? Worried that she's not gonna choose to stab her eyes with a needle? She's like, excuse me, no thank you. We went from like a nice little magical realism world to straight up horror. Imagine if she doesn't wake up in her place.
Dad!
Oh, she went in the middle of the day. Maybe your time is all messed up, girl.
He pulled a long face, and Mother didn't like it.
I think the cat is our only solution here, for sure.
And what do you think you're doing?
Hopefully
Well-
escaping with your help, please.
Shouldn't the old well be here?
She only made what she knew would impress you.
She didn't think that well would impress her? Clearly, she doesn't know her that well.
Mothers don't need daughters.
I don't know.
She said that, and then she was like, wait a second though, do they? Because they might. Oh. Oh. So the mice in the real world are probably real mice, and the mice here, rats masquerading as friendly little mice? Not that the rats are necessarily not friendly. Watch that be the mother.
They say even the proudest spirit can
Oh.
be broken.
Why did I think the mother was the bug who was like absorbing human life to look human?
I want to be with my real mom and dad.
Apologize at once, Coraline.
No.
Welcome to parenthood, ma'am. You're gonna have to deal with it.
You may come out when you've learned to be a loving daughter.
And shush, for the beldam might be listening.
It's definitely the grandma's sister.
She said that she loved us, but she locked us here and ate up our lives.
Yeah, that is the vibe she was definitely giving.
Find our eyes, mistress, and our souls will be free.
Oh, we gotta get their eyes. We've got a quest. Let's do it. The way her stubborn side is probably saving the day, because those kids probably did not disobey her at all and get thrown into this little like realm. Because you know, if they did and they got the little warning about the button eyes, they would be like, oh, That's sketchy. Let's not do that. She was already suspicious of the button eyes, but this just confirmed it, you know? You gotta book it. You've got to book it, girl.
Grandma's missing sister. I think I just met her. Come on.
We are not going back there just to save some ghosts. I think it's time we meet his grandma. It's so interesting to me that the kid was like, my grandma doesn't usually rent the house to people with kids, which then obviously makes sense because she lost her sister and obviously doesn't want any more kids to go missing. But I'm wondering if she didn't know they had a kid. Like the parents were so absorbed in their own work and their own detailing of their lives that they just forgot to mention that they had a kid. Same. That was so creative. I love that.
Well, it might help. They're good for bad things sometimes.
No, they're good for lost things.
It's bad things, Miriam.
Either way, it's bad that she lost something, so... Oh my god. That is so sad. This poor kid. That cat has seen the horrors of the world. Oh no. She didn't even get a baseball bat. She just broke it. That's risky. I would be so afraid to burn that doll. Like, what if then you were just burning your parents in real time? I don't know, but she ate the food in a different world, like, so quickly. How old are you, ma'am? Like 9 years old? You should have had your mythology phase by now. I just threw candy corn at myself.
They're not coming back, are they?
Well, not without attitude.
Only one thing to do.
Guilt trip the grandmother. Oh.
She's got a thing for games.
I do love that now she's learned the truth about the other world. The tunnel has completely lost its magic.
Why would you run away from me?
Because you look like a spider, ma'am. Alright, so we're definitely gonna have to murder her. Why was my first reaction is she's cooking the parents? I hope she did not eat the ghost children's eyes. Look at that, she's not above murder. We're gonna have to murder the other mother. It's gonna have to happen. Oh, that was smart. She's got good aim. The house is giving the put him a cheerleader house. A surprise tool to help us later. I hope we don't have to see 100 some dead dogs. Aww. Dog bats. Yeah, let them sleep. They mean no harm. Ew. Are those the sisters?
Give it back! Give it back!
Alert the troops! Alert the troops! We need backup! The bat's on backup! Come on, guys! Oh. Next stop, Babinski. It's like a very visceral countdown. That seems like the thing you'd say when you're terrified out of your mind.
We will listen to you and laugh with you.
Excuse me, she is about to start school. She can develop an attachment to her English teacher, and she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Oh my god, he's 1,000 rats in a trench coat! The moon has dandruff. I don't know if we want to catch that. I cannot believe this is stop motion. Literally, how? The talent level, incredible.
You know I love you.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's the hands from the beginning.
You have a very funny way of showing it.
Stand up for yourself, girl. You stand up for yourself. At least she knows, you know, the love she deserves, which is truly amazing that she's able to verbalize it given the upbringing that she's had. I do love the artistic decision to have, like, her cracks be showing. Whoa! That's the bravest thing that cat has done, and I don't know if he wanted to do it.
You horrible cheating girl!
Where was the cheating? She never said friends weren't allowed. That cat said bye. This would have been terrifying as a kid. Literally terrifying. You have got to get out of here.
I'll die without
That feels like such a personal problem, miss. Alright, you know that well from the beginning? We're tossing that key down there.
We're going out tonight.
We got a lot to celebrate.
You're talking about your garden catalog?
Yay! Maybe they'll be a little less stressed about the rent payments now that they've secured this. Oh, the gloves! They were clearly stressed about their circumstances.
You still mad?
I would be very mad.
I'm really sorry I threw you at her.
But thank you for your help. Truly carried it.
I think it's time to set them free.
Now, how are you gonna do that? in the kid logic of putting it underneath your pillow. Why does that capture so much about childhood?
I'm glad it's finally over.
For us.
Uh-oh.
What about me?
Trauma will follow you forever.
Ain't all bad, miss. Thou art alive. Thou art still living.
That is true. Love that little ghost that said you're not dead like us.
Out of my way!
Okay, you can't just kick the cat. That is an ally.
Oh.
There's so much tension and it's just a hand. She's not the only kid gallivanting in the woods at bedtime. Oh my god, we can't lose him. His grandmother will not know what to do with herself. That's a team right there. That's a team. This would have been so traumatic if I saw this when I was a kid. I just hope that well's not a portal to her realm. Okay, definitely heard a splash.
It's her and her sister. Before she disappeared.
The sweet ghost girl.
This grandmother does not want to lose anyone else in her life.
Bring her by the house tomorrow. We can tell her together.
I'm shocked we did not like investigative journalize this and like go to see the grandma first. The clouds looking like the wispy fingers.
Welcome, Ms. Lovat.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, look at her. You put a little energy into your environment, beautiful things blossom. Same. Oh, the little cat in the L. I feel like that would have absolutely traumatized me if I watched it as a kid, but also I feel like Neil Gaiman really captured that sort of like precocious, stubborn, young child energy where anything is possible. I am obviously not defending neglect and abusive parents, but I do have hope that maybe because they sold their catalog and it seems like possibly the money worries have been taken care of, like maybe things can shift. Maybe they'll listen to their kid. Maybe they'll actually spend time with her and treat her like a person and not a nuisance. Like Coraline as a character actually seems to be like sort of defined as someone who knows her self-worth. The fact that she's so assured in herself feels like it'll be an asset as she grows up. I feel like that was really good. That would have absolutely spooked me as a kid though. I'm kind of glad I did not watch it as a kid. Anyways, I am really glad that I finally watched it. I hope you guys had some fun watching with me, and yeah, thanks for watching guys. See ya.